What is up, everyone? I am Deviantart Cringe, and ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to be taking a look at total drama. Yes, everyone, this has been something that I really wanted to do a video on pretty much since my original channel, but for some reason I never got around to doing it. I really don't know why, but hey, at least we're finally going to be checking it out now. The good thing is, you know, like, total drama really isn't broadcasted all that much on TV, at least in my area, so that's good, but, you know, every now and again I do tend to catch it, you know, whenever I'm, doing something in the kitchen and all that stuff, and whenever an episode pops up, the only thing that goes into my head is, how many times are they going to reuse the same exact running animation? So, without further ado, let us get on with it, shall we? And, of course, we're going to start it off with some of the weirdest crap I have ever seen in my life. Take a look at this, folks. Now, you know how I always tend to say, like, whenever something gets, like, super huge, it always tends to get a weird side to its fandom. Well, yeah, this is pretty weird, I gotta say. And also, it's a pretty nice choice of colors. I mean, take a look at this. Like, wow, this is so damn creative, you know? Like, you know, her hair, the straitjacket, the boots, and the entire room, like, yeah. Really, a really nice choice of colors, again. And if you actually notice, she's pretty much wearing practically nothing. Take a look at that. You know, this picture is just one step closer to being not so okay for YouTube and all that. And just take a look at that face, everyone. Her expression is like, yeah, what else is new? It's almost as if she's been in this situation before. Huh, I really do wonder if she has been, A silent patient Gwen. Meh, I had sufficient recyclable art to make this pic. Here Gwen is spending her time in her black cell. I really don't think that's black, to be totally honest. That must be a fitting bedroom for a fetish enthusiast like her. Fun fact 1, I left her boots alone because it had a kind of a kinkiness and recycled piece. Fun fact 2, I went with black even though black fit Gwen more than a teal. Edit, I changed Gwen's straitjacket to color into teal and crimson pick. Yeah, again, this room is totally not black, I gotta say. Hey there, Gwen! Gwen! I'm gonna hang out with you and let me take off your shoes. Gwen sits down and holds her legs up. Let's get rowdy, headbutt time. Gwen! You, I'm hard-headed. Gwen! And I am not going to be taking a look at any further replies to this. No wonder Gwen won't answer my texts. Oh, and by the way, Gwen, your bed sucks. Wish I worked there to spend some time with Gwen, my fave Total Drama Island girl. I would just plow her right then and there, lol. Gwen and the color black in perfect harmony, brill and awesome. Even something as little as using red stocking adds some more sexiness to Gwen's already hot boots. Nice job. She doesn't seem to mind it at all. Oh yes, yeah, like I said, she probably has been in this situation multiple times. And now we have another one of these restrained things. Honestly, if you take a look at the pattern, you know, like the belts, you know, tying the character, this actually reminds me of a user that I actually covered, I think on my original channel way back when. And after I did that video, oh my god, he had a huge stick up his ass for like, I think for like a month or two after I did that video. I swear to god, he was just unbearable. But anyway, it looks like we have one of the characters. Honestly, I haven't seen this character at all because I've already watched like a few episodes and all that, but yeah, it looks like we have a mugshot right here. Oh yes. Name Carrie, ID whatever the hell, age 18, height 5'8", weight 160 pounds, date of birth December 31st, 93, birthplace Canadian, occupation none, hair blonde, is black, commerce none. Note, subject seems to be surprised upon capture, but used minimal resistance against universal restraints in staff members. Subject occupations cannot be determined, but subject's ability to serve 60 hours of community service at Saber Nursery. Okay. TDURI 2, art, carries prison record, so yeah, Total Drama Universal Restraints in 2 is under development at the moment, so I figured I'd make this. In the story, Carrie was offered a reward for capturing an escaped loony. On the identity of a escaped mirror. Soon after, Carrie was shot by a sleep sack cannon, binding her in a sleep sack colored the same prison jumpsuit. Taking mugshots. Fun fact 1, I believed in the situation Carrie was put through and was Inspired by the Redonkulous Race episode Shawshank Redonction, which featured a challenge in which 11 teams had to escape the abandoned HM prison, which was a shutdown in 91, constraints, girls, whatever the hell. Fun fact 2, the sleep sack cannon was used against Carrie, and most likely inspired by the Strange Jacketinator from Phineas and Ferb, okay. Which people overlook the Strange Jacket and help is beyond me. Was she easier or harder tied up? I'd assume it was easier to tie Carrie up. In which way was she easier to tie up? And of course they never got a reply, because why the hell would they? Fun sack! Yep, perfect for an inmate like Carrie. Sacks are always fun. Yep, well maybe not those loose burlap sacks, but definitely the ones that would readily encase the user. Cool design and cool story. I'm gonna assume that this is some sort of roleplay, if only to mitigate the amounts of WTF going through my mind. Definitely this is a co-op fanfic. A story with small RP inspired elements. Okay, and now we get into the more familiar stuff. Oh yes, here we have some beautiful inflation. Take a look at this. And with two of the most insufferably annoying characters on the whole goddamn show. I honestly hate these two bitches. Like, what the fuck? And I do think there was actually one episode of Total Drama that actually got pulled from TV because these two characters were for some reason streaking naked. And of course, just take a look at that beautiful ripped panty shot. Oh yes, just amazing. Honestly, if you would actually get inflated to this size, I think you wouldn't have any clothes left at all. And by the way, I actually did not know this, but for some reason, I don't know why, but in this artist's mind, blimp is actually a sound effect. Oh yes. Art trade, Katie and Sadie's inflation instead. In my part of an art trade with this guy, he wanted his Total Drama OC inflating both Katie and Sadie with an inflation doohickey. Hope you like it. Sadie's shorts go bye-bye. They're like twins. Nice undies, Sadie. Are they twins? Probably. Love the idea, it's very creative, but if the animation was better, it would have been incredible. I hope we get to see weight gain related art from you involving Katie and the normally fat Sadie. A Total Drama, my favorite Canadian cartoon. It's K. Best Girls 11 out of 10. Best Grills 3 out of 11. 10 out of 10. Thanks, fam. No problems, fam. I honestly fucking hate whenever someone uses that stupid ass expression. Okay, so it looks like the characters are apparently sitting in giant balloons or balls, or I honestly don't know what else this could be. And it looks like we also have their personality symbols right here. Take a look at that. For Gwen we got paintbrushes. For this one, I honestly don't know who this is. We have music. For this one, I forgot her name. We got money. And for this one, I also forgot her name. She's a stupid and crazy one. We got a big heart. Ball-bound Total Drama girls. So yeah, more art inspired by Japanese artwork. This time we have Gwen, Ella, Heather, and Lindsay bound by inflated balls. Oddly enough, I remember this guy drawing ball-bound Pokemon girls back in the day. This was an oddly cool concept, admittedly. Is there a thing for drawing girls in giant balls with their heads sticking out? I don't know, and I really don't care to find out. Gwen, anyone help us out of here? Lindsay, bouncy hopping around. Heather, this looks kinda odd. Ella, I can't argue with that. I never thought I'd be hunched in an inflated ball before. Gwen, it's worse than being a maid. Lindsay, oh come on Gwen, you look so cute in that outfit, giggles. Gwen, don't even, or I'll make sure you get headgear when we get out. Lindsay, don't be such a sourpuss, Gwen. This is fun. Hops around more. So, how much for a pic like this? I prefer not to charge anyone. Yes, I know you do point commissions. I was asking how many points for a commission like this. 30 for each picture. Any more like this? Not yet. Are you gonna make any more like this? Bondage balls! And you have included Ella, that's the best. They're also adorable and confirmed. It'd be a shame if someone really loved that soundboard over Princess. And of course, everyone, we gotta finish it off with a nice, lovely fart. Oh yes, it's been a bit of a while, I think, since we've seen a picture with a fart and all that. And honestly, folks, the way that this fart is drawn, this actually reminds me of another user that I did a video on like ages ago. It turns out they were also a YouTuber that did some try to do some shady crap with like some of their fans who were minors and all that. I pretty much forgot most of the details about it, but yeah, I just thought I'd mention it since it really does remind me of that. Zoe farts. This is a request for this guy about Zoe from Total Drama farting. WTF? It's a fetish. Oh, okay, a rather ugly one, but I've seen kids with sitting fetishes. Really, sitting. Okay. I have to say, this is much better than the Courtney picture. Not that Courtney is a bad farter, mind you, but this is like you are developing your own style instead of copying the show. Keep it up. I see that you do troll drama pretty well. Do you think you could pop out some Gwen art with anyone like Fart Torture Gwen? Oh yes, I would really love to see art of that. Oh yes, that's something that really needs to be burned into my brain, like poor old Gwen being restrained and like one of the characters being like... Well, folks, that's about it. That's all we got for Total Drama. Yes, I've been wanting to do a video on Total Drama for quite some time, but I never got around to doing it. And now that I got around to it, yeah, we sure were in for a bit of a surprise. Yes, restraining, inflation, and farts. Oh yes, absolutely beautiful. Anyway, everyone, thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe and press the bell icon. And if you wish to support me, follow me on Patreon like Cindy in the description below. And as always, I'm Deviantart Cringe. I'll be seeing you guys again else in the next video.